Want to win this signed copy of Michelle Creber's album Timeless? Just go to the description and find out how.
Hey, I'm Michelle Creber and you're watching Concert Cruiser.
What's going on, Nation? This is the Concert Cruiser, and I'm here with the multi-talented Michelle Creber. Michelle, thank you so much for being part of the show.
Thank you.
Now, you're primarily known for being the voice of Apple Bloom on My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, but you're also a careered musician. Do you ever struggle going back and forth between the two?
Not really, because I feel like everything's intertwined. Like, singing is part of voice acting's with acting, and everything. Yes, everything's kind of one. I don't really have trouble switching in and out of singing, voice acting. So, yeah, I've just always done everything. I like the variety.
Now, you have 2 albums out, a cover album and a Christmas album with your folks, plus a few singles. What do you have outlined for your next record?
Well, as you said, Timeless is all covers, and I'd really like to release the original album.
Oh, awesome!
Next year, yeah. And so I'm writing quite a few songs, and some we've even released already with Black Griffin, and who's over there. Yeah, so we've already released 2, I Will Fight For You and Zero Gravity, and we're working on one that we wrote like a year and a half ago, and we still haven't figured out like how we want to finish it, and so hopefully that'll be in the next year or so.
Yeah, speaking of Black Griffin, what led to the vision that you want to collaborate with that gentleman back there?
This gentleman.
Well, we met through a mutual friend, and this guy was like, you gotta talk to him. He's so cool. He's so talented. You gotta check out his stuff. And so then I don't know, like a couple months later, we're like, okay, we should probably check this guy out because he's really excited about this person. And so we talked to him on Skype, and he was really cool. He was doing voices and he sang and everything. I was like, yeah, all right. And then, so this mutual friend is runner of a pony network called Everfree Network.
Oh, okay, cool.
And yeah, so they were doing something called 80s Week on their radio station. And so we were going to do a collaboration of some cover. And so we ended up doing Beat It by Michael Jackson.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Classic.
Exactly. And he was in Japan at the time because he was in the Navy 7th Fleet Band and he was lead singer. Yeah, so it was pretty cool. So we're like, yeah, let's do Brooklyn. It's awesome.
Now, you actually have a few remixes of electronic style. What is it about that style and texture that you enjoy working with?
Well, it's really cool because, I mean, it kind of, for me, like I love listening to electronic music because you can kind of go further than just have instruments. Like it's a different level of music, and it's different. Yeah, it's different, and it's cool. Like there's so many like unique sounds that can be created. And I was saying, like one of the songs that Gabe and I did, we released a couple weeks ago, is called Zero Gravity. And his brother Nathaniel, who's known as Basic, he like did the whole track, and he creates all the sounds.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's so cool. And it took us forever to figure out like what we wanted for the vocals on that song. Because we had this track we'd always listen to. We listened to it in the car and everything. It was so cool. Like, what are we gonna do for vocals? Because there's so many different options. So many different directions you could head in for this song. And so eventually him and Nathaniel figured it out in a car parking lot. They're like, fine.
Yeah, that's one of the things I do enjoy about electronica and synthesizers, because there's only so much you can get with just your standard setup. But with with so many effects, you can get so much more color, emotions, and texture.
Totally.
So I'm quite the fan of it myself.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, what would you say is probably your biggest ambition for your musical career?
Well, I don't really have like a specific goal. I guess I just want to expand my musical endeavors and write more original songs. And I mean, ultimately, my goal would be to tour.
Take it on the road.
Yeah, take it on the road. And I mean, we do pony conventions, but I mean, like if we had our own tour, me and my mom, my dad, and Gabe, and our friends and stuff, we just go on tour and do our music, and yeah.
Michelle, I can't thank you so much again for being on the
thank
show.
you.
Until next time, this is the Concert Cruiser, and I'll see you backstage.